Okay, cool. We are officially back. Day 2. It's still an off day. Today is a Wednesday. I have learned from my previous mistakes. I will not be leaving different mic cables plugged into the camera so I lose audio. That's not going to happen. And also, I'm going to learn how to focus this little thing and maybe light a little better. Who knows? In a lot better spirits this morning than I was last night. I think I was absolutely exhausted and kind of devastated that the first time I tried this, it didn't go as I planned, you know, because as a former gifted and talented child, if I don't immediately succeed at something, I'm like, screw this, it sucks. But anyway, here we are. Much better spirits today. I woke up, I lifted, I got a meal in, I got to kind of game plan everything before I got on here. Had a call with our manager, talked about a lot of like really good healthy things that we've got coming up that I would love to tell you, but it involves an announce for like music and things that we have, and I can't tell you guys yet. You'll know next Tuesday, hopefully January 16th, or if you're watching in 2025, it's already out. Surprise, it's not a surprise. You can go look at it now. So yeah, and then looking towards, we're about to leave, we get the U-Haul tomorrow to kind of load everything up, and then the guys are all driving in because they live 3 hours away on Friday. I'm leaving a day later because my anniversary is on the day we're leaving, so I'm going to celebrate my anniversary and then I'm flying out. But I'm prepping for that. But today, most importantly, I think I'm going to kind of focus on making some of the content from the ideas that I had yesterday. I also had a new idea. I saw a really cool TikTok with these interesting like transitions. And I also realized that instead of just showing the camera my phone like a freaking idiot and being like, look at this TikTok I saw, I can just save it and put it right here and be like, this is the inspiration I'm going with. So this is the TikTok that I saw.
Well, you don't know me, but I know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you watch like the whole thing, but like the idea of like that person flashing, changing clothing, I think it could be cool with the song Freaks maybe, or like Couch with the riff or something. And maybe that could be something that we could do. So I'm gonna look into that. Update on how the videos did last night. The one with the wall and the whole Saltburn and Frozen thing utterly failed. It was terrible. It did okay, but it's probably a dead bit. Not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna pursue it. I think it got 20,000 views as I'm talking to you right now, which isn't bad, nothing to slouch at, just not something that's worth the energy of keeping going. So I'm gonna kind of tear that down and maybe focus on trying to do something else with that, or maybe like the Hot Tattooed Women of TikTok. I don't know. So looking at that, looking at maybe a different transition video for Freaks, because that seems to be working well. The one I posted on Instagram did really well there. I think it's got 60,000 views in like the first 7 hours. So that's really good for Instagram. You guys didn't see it because I made it before I started doing this whole thing, but it kind of looks like this. I'm also not gonna play the whole video because I don't just want you to have to like stare at this whole video, but if you wanna see it, it's on our Instagram probably. It was 235 screenshots to make, so that was a little much. But so that worked really well. So, you know, that's kind of what the internet is. If you're looking at, you know, how do you do different things and be successful, it's a lot of like, you know, putting a lot of work in, and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. I think there's two sides of the same coin where it's like spent 2 hours printing out photos and pinning them to a wall. That didn't work. Spent 4 hours screenshotting, I think it was like 250 screenshots to make that like stop motion montage that I just showed y'all. And that's working really well. So like it's a coin flip. I still have to shower, haven't showered. I kind of want to shave too, but I think after that, I'm going to go into filming the transition video to Freaks that I just showed you guys with like the different clothing, and I'm gonna do a proof of concept, and then I'll have to figure out what outfits I want to wear for that. I just threw my pen, got my pen, and then I want to do that. I wanted to kind of take some time to play some drums today and go over some samples that our guitarist Ryan sent me. So that's also on the list, and then maybe just any odds and ends stuff Kind of the way I work is if I get rolling with stuff that's creative and fun, then I kind of just keep going. I made a TikTok last night because I saw someone pop up on the For You page that was dressed in full like pilgrim attire and was like, I'm not a witch, stop accusing me of being a witch. And I was like, I'm gonna accuse you of being a witch because this is funny. It looks like this, you can watch it now.
All the people in the comments keep saying that I'm a witch, and I just want to reiterate, I am not!
Oh really? Then how come I saw you and Abigail dancing in the woods trying to put a curse on Goody Proctor? I even Shazammed the song you were playing. And by Shazam, I mean I asked the town bard, Shazam, what song you were playing. And this is what he said you were listening to. Huh? Are you listening to witchcraft music? You can't sneak anything by me. Me and Giles Corey are on to you. So I'll post that. Maybe it'll do well. Maybe it won't. I think it's pretty hilarious. And then I threw our music in there. My only concern is I don't want people to think that like, the song that I used in that for the example was She Likes Girls. I don't want the message to come across that we think like that song is like devil music or something like that. Like it is, I think more the message is like, hey, if you're like a witchy woman, you would like this song. That's kind of what I'm getting at, and it's clear humor, but I always double check and think about stuff like that and be like, okay, is there any way anyone could be like offended by this or take it a different way or be like, oh, they're making jokes that like it's not cool to like girls or something like that. I take that very seriously. I know we all do in the band, so we always like to double check that. I've thought it over. I also sent it to my girlfriend and a few other people that I know, and they're like, no, you're good. This is funny. And I was like, okay, cool. So I think I'll be in the clear for that, and maybe I'll go through some of the old videos, like the stuff that I mentioned yesterday, and try and film to that. So that's kind of the game plan for today. And I also think I'm going to take my guitar, my PRS, to Guitar Center. This is my PRS right here. I think I'm going to take it to Guitar Center and change the nut and get 12s put on it. And for anyone out there that wonders what that means is these are 10 gauge strings that are currently on. It's for standard tuning. This is fitted, the nut right here where the strings lay is fitted for 12 gauge strings, and I want to put, or it's fitted for 10 gauge strings. I'm sorry, it's fitted for 10 gauge strings, and I want to put 12s on it, which basically means putting thicker strings on there, and I can do like weird tunings a lot easier than just the standard elephants and donkeys grow big ears, E, A, B, E, A, G, B, C, fuck it, I can't remember how to, whatever the standard this is. I'm a drummer, not a guitar player. But I want to start messing around with like cool lower tunings, like Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls is in a tuning where the top string is B and then the rest of these strings are D. And it's very hard to get a guitar to stay in weird tunings like that when it's like 10 gauge strings. So I'm going to try and throw 12s on it. And that's kind of the rundown of what we're going to do today. Yeah, so I'm gonna shower and shave and probably start filming first, just because I want to get that out of the way because I'm feeling creative right now. So let's hop to it. Hello? Okay, hey, so fun fact, remember when I was like, dude, gonna plug the mic cables in and remember to record audio? Forgot to do that. But I caught it early, which is better than not catching it at all. So, I know I said I was gonna shower, but I've decided not to because if I do that, I wanna like get ready to film if I am gonna film, but I have to see if this like transition idea works. So I'm gonna film a proof of concept. So what I've got right now is like I've got the ring light set up right here, which you can see from like here, boop. I've got the ring light set up, and then I've got like, let me refocus this. Hopefully. So I've got the ring light set up, I've got a mark that I'm gonna stand on, and basically my plan to get it to look like I'm shifting different outfits while moving is I have 4 different outfits, 4 different hats that I'm gonna put on, and then I'm gonna try and like film the same decent action basically, and film it 4 times in 4 different outfits, and then I'm gonna splice those together to make it look like it's the same motion, but the outfits are hopping off of me. So it'll be like, you know, if I'm like doing something like this, then it'll be like, I do this in one outfit, then another, then another, then another. And I think hopefully the idea editing wise would be to be like, this is one outfit, this is a second, this is a third, this is a fourth, and it looks fluid. But I want to do a proof of concept before I invest too much time into it, because that like time's a commodity. I don't mean to be cliche, but it's the worst thing when you're like trying to make something or trying to create is being like, oh yeah, this will work, I don't need to test it, and you put 3 hours into it and then it doesn't look the way you want it, and you're like, cool, I just wasted my whole day. I've done that before, speaking from experience. So I want to make sure it works first, get a proof of concept, and then I have some different maybe cool editing ideas that I can do with the footage, fingers crossed, hopefully. So we're gonna try that right now, and I'm gonna film it on my phone. Booyah. Okay, after doing an hour of filming, I went to go edit it, and the sounds, it doesn't look good. It doesn't match well. It's too fast, like the blips. I think the reason that video, I'm gonna pop it up right here again, works if you watch it, it's because the audio is going bup, 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 and it makes the transitions easier. For Freaks, the song's too fast, and it looks like weird. It's not copacetic. So I'm gonna try something else. I spent an hour on it, so kind of an hour of my day wasted. Not really wasted, like I figured out how to not edit, I guess. You know, Thomas Edison said I didn't fail 200 times trying to make a light bulb, I just found 200 ways to not make one. So I think he said something like that. I don't know. So now it's 2 o'clock. I need to get the 3 p.m. post looking good. I know what I'm already going to post on Instagram, or no, I know what I'm already going to post on TikTok. It's actually a video I made while I was taking a break from editing. It's it's a trend. I don't know. It looks like this. And if you kick every tattooed alt girl out of this country, then who's going to emotionally degrade you, blue collar men? Oh my God, dude. No. In the sense that. And it's supposed to be, I think, I don't know what the trend is. It keeps happening. So I was just like, these are kind of funny. I think like the general trend is like, if you get rid of this one thing, then what's you're following? But I don't know. I'm gonna do it. It's funny. So why not? What else? And also currently working on, I just got a bunch of texts from a manager that I'm going to have to answer for like support submissions for people that want to open for us, and what we want to do in regards of promoting shows, because we have an on sale for newer shows that are further out in April on Friday. So 2 more things that just got added to that plate. And yeah, so I'm going to go sort through all that and keep you guys updated. All right. As you can see, I did an outfit change. It's also 4 o'clock, and I had a panic attack. We're way better now. Life is good. A lot has happened. Sometimes when it comes to like creating things, I get so overwhelmed and don't know how to do something that it just freezes me up, and then I get really anxious, and then I just sit and rot, and that's kind of what I did. And then a bunch of people were texting me talking about like different ideas, and that was just overwhelming. So anyway, we're better now. It's fine. I think also it's just you panic a little because you're like, I think we're still very secure. We have a great fan base. We're not worried about anything, but also like in the back of your mind, it's like, oh my gosh, this is a giant leap. What if this doesn't work out? What if no one likes our music? What if we're frauds? What if none of this works out? I already said that, but like, what if nobody likes any of the videos that I just spent 3 hours making? What if no one likes the music we're about to write? What if, it's just like all of those things, and then it freezes you up. And sometimes I have to remind myself that like, don't break a sweat on the escalator, right? Even instant ramen takes a minute. You just got to relax. And I just had like an hour and a half of like freaking out, but I'm fine now. We're good. I have all the videos that I want to get posted, and I need to just chill and not try and make a mountain out of a molehill, So I'm pretty much done for the day. I filmed another video which was like a transition, which is why I'm wearing this. It's a cute little fun thing. And you know what? Here it is. So I think that's adorable. I'm gonna give myself a little break. I think I'm gonna go try and play some music and write some of that. I don't know how much I'm gonna bring you guys in on the writing when it's just me. When it's all of us, when we all get together, which will be here in a couple of days, I'll definitely bring y'all in on that. But for right now, I think I'm just gonna kind of go decompress, not have to sit in front of a camera and talk, and keep doing that. But I think day 2's going well. I hope you guys are enjoying this video and how it's going. I hope this is making sense, and we're kind of able to grow the YouTube and continue to do that. Some other stuff that we got to do. Oh, another thing that I'm really excited about, though, we just got, I asked our manager, Chris, who's the guy that mixed our live album that we just put out. I asked him for just isolated vocals for James because his voice is so beautiful in that song. And I think I'm going to try and make some TikToks with that. I'm really excited about it. It sounds really cool. And there's a lot of fun things that are going on. I don't know why I'm just using this as therapy and generally talking about my panic to you guys, but I'm trying to keep it as real as possible, so I don't want it to just always seem like, oh, everything is awesome. Everything is awesome. I'm kind of just like a little weenie sometimes. But yeah, keep it moving, keep it grooving. Life's gonna be okay, and yeah, everything's great. We've got some awesome comments and feedback back on some of the posts, and yeah, we're just gonna keep rolling, taking it one day at a time. You know, all the fun little cliches. You know, I'm just here to help the ball club. So I want y'all to know I was standing like this, like in crab position, while I was talking. It made me feel more comfortable. But that's probably I think this is going to be the end of this video. I'm not going to go live tonight. I think I'm just going to kind of go play some music and decompress and think of some other ideas, because there's a bunch of other like behind the scenes homework that I have to do for stuff that we're about to announce that I can't really tell y'all yet. So there is that. Oh, and also I got to go do some research, because I think we're going to have a professional video guy come out and film our next 2 shows in Orlando and Jacksonville, and also do some behind the scenes stuff. And I need to get some stuff going for like, hey, these are the shots we want. This is what we got to do. But I mean, you know, not a bad day. You know, pretty solid. So we'll get back. Definitely better than yesterday, and hopefully this video editing goes well. And also, I just uploaded the first video to YouTube, so hopefully that keeps going. And yeah, you know, again, always grateful to fucking, oh, I cursed. Sorry, I'm trying to not curse. Always grateful to be in this situation and doing all this. And yeah, thank y'all for listening. I probably talked really fast right there, because I was like, had 30,000 things going through my head. But okay, cool. Peace out. Tune in tomorrow maybe for tomorrow's video. Yeah. Okay, wait, hang on. Focus, there we go. Okay, I lied. It's not the end of the video. Surprise, I'm back. Just a real quick recap. I played some drums, worked on some rudiments. I don't know if that's something that you guys would like to see. Me like strumming on a practice pad and like how I practice music. If you do, leave a comment. I know I just read a comment that someone was like, guitar tutorials would be awesome. So I think we'll definitely post some of those. I think that'll be cool, some cool content that we can do. I also realized that I need to put outros and intros in these videos. I don't have the time to make one right now, but I'll probably do it in the 3rd video, so you guys will get to see me make that. That'll probably be on the list. Things I didn't get to do today. I did not get to restring my guitar, and there's still some videos I still could probably make, stuff like that. But I mean, I think all in all, you know, other than the slight epistemological breakdown that I had 3 hours ago, I'd say it's a pretty solid day, you know? So I think I'm really excited for us to kind of get ready to go on tour and get ready to announce some things. We have a lot of new music coming, and I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to actually like promote new music instead of just promoting the old stuff or just trying to like do the normal bits and skits that we've been doing. So yeah, I'm really excited about all that, and you know, we're going to keep it moving. So that's officially is it for day 2, and we will see how day 3 goes tomorrow. I may, just for my own sake and sanity, on off days only do like twice a week or maybe 3 times a week, because every day might be a little brutal, but we'll see. Definitely on tour though, will be every day. I'm pretty positive. So yeah, okay, go team. Cool. Well, peace out. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. I don't know whatever all the other YouTubers say. So yeah.